to Spotlight. I'm Karen Pelka, and I'll be speaking with Jazmyn Thomas. Today's show is sponsored by Blue Water Area Transit. Welcome, Jazmyn, to Spotlight.
Thank you for having me. I'm excited to be here today.
Well, you know, when people are good at their jobs, I have found that they sometimes create a position for them because they see the value. And that's kind of like what I'm thinking that you are about with the City of Port Huron. You were one role, and now you're into this new role that was never existing.
Yes.
And they're developing it. You're probably along with this development. What is this role that you are with the city?
So I am the new Deputy Director of Planning and Community Development. It is a newly created position, and I am learning the different divisions within planning. We have 5 divisions: rental, planning, code enforcement, building, and community development. I was the community development program administrator, so I know community development inside and out. This is giving me the chance to really broaden my expertise and learn the other divisions on a deeper level.
It's going to be a really great thing for the city because I really love the City of Port Huron. I love the county. And one of the things that you grew up here.
Yes.
And so you must believe in it and love it as well. So what are some great things about Port Huron that you could share with our viewers?
I do love being a resident of Port Huron, so much so that I did move back here after college. And bought a condo in the city limits of Port Huron because of access to our amazing park system. I think we have so many amenities, whether it be for children or adults, you know, tennis courts, basketball courts, the splash pads. I also love just being close to our downtown and the resurgence that it has had with all the restaurants and axe throwing and escape rooms. I feel like there's something for everyone, whether you're a young adult, a senior, or a family. There's a lot to do here.
It's a really great community, and that's why it needs to have a planning so that we can see how we can grow and move forward. And it's not just, you know, just our city manager. It takes a whole team, a whole village.
It does.
And so why did you say yes to this position?
I said yes because, like I said, I love living here and I see the importance of what we do. We're very focused on neighborhoods and the resurgence of neighborhoods in the city of Port Huron, whether that be housing stock through our community development and preserving the existing housing stock we have, or if it be for rentals and making sure rentals are safe and habitable through our rental inspection division, or making sure neighborhoods are clean and tidy through code enforcement. We're really focused on making sure the neighborhoods are safe, habitable, and that they are maintained. We have very old housing stock, so we do all we can to maintain what we have.
You know, it's interesting because we sometimes don't know what's going on behind the scenes to make such a beautiful community the way it is, and why it's important to have some of this enforcement. So what is an area that you would say was your favorite in your previous role?
What area
of what did you do? What was your favorites?
My favorite was probably our housing rehabilitation program. The program is just, it changes people's lives. They call us and say, I don't know what else I'm going to be able to do. My roof is leaking, or I don't have a furnace. And being able to provide people with those necessities and really impact them on a day-to-day basis, we do this work every day, is really, really monumental, and you feel like you're having an impact in your community. So that's definitely my favorite part of the job.
I think that sounds like a really great thing. And you know, people are the reason why we are here.
Yes.
And you know, otherwise we just have this space, and it's the people.
I believe we're here to serve the citizens of Port Huron.
Yes, yes. And so when you went away to college, what did you focus on, and what made you go in that direction?
Public policy, and I had to have an internship. So I did 2 internships with the City of Port Huron, one after my senior year of high school before college, and then one, I believe it was my junior year of college. I did another internship in community development, and I just fell in love with it. And we're funded with HUD funding, so I loved the federal regulations and learning federal policy and what's allowable when you spend funds and what's not. So it works so well. My degree fits my profession better than I expected it to.
Oh my gosh. It's interesting how what you find, it's like, oh, this is really, I like this.
Yes.
You know, and until you go and do the internships that you have the opportunity to. So when young people are looking into doing things, internships gives them a little bit more of an insight to know the direction you want to go.
Yes, I think internships are so important. We haven't the last few years, but the city for many years, has had interns in our planning department, and it helped expose them to, local government work and community and things like that. But it also helped us because there are some tasks that get overlooked in the day-to-day. So bringing interns in can really help get things back on track and make sure you're organized and things like that.
Well, maybe that'll be another piece that'll come in the years to come. So.
Yes, I'm a strong supporter, so that might be something I push in the office.
That's right. You never know where your goals are going to be. So thank you so much for joining us here today and learning a little bit more about you and the planning of Port Huron.
Thank you so much for having me.
And thank you for joining us on Spotlight.